Verizon Wireless now, post-game comments. Let's head inside the skipper, Buck Showalter.
It was fun to watch. It wasn't always fun to watch, but it was fun to watch. And we overcame some, a few decisions at the corners that, I say all the time as far as umpires' decisions, there's a lot of situations during the game that you can make it not matter. We had 3 go against us tonight that, we overcame. We'll have some go our way, too.
Buck, how comfortable are you with knowing what your bullpen can do for you right now?
Well, because we're going deeper in the game with our starters, there's not as much they have to do, and the guys that we used tonight have had some rest because of the length that our starters have been going. So I don't. It's like, what's my role in the bullpen? Well, when we're not getting but 2 or 3 innings out of our starter, your role is to, when a bell rings, grab a ball and all hands on deck. But that hasn't been a challenge for us as much as it has been in the past. So I'm confident if we can put them in position to be successful, but starters let you do that.
What's kind of your reaction when you see Adam squaring and,
Oh, I love it. I think it's a great play. We need 90 feet there. There's a lot of ways to get it. And you like putting the pressure on them. Anytime at any sport, when you put professional athletes where they have to operate at a speed that they're not comfortable with, when the game speeds up, that's when mistakes are made on both sides of the ball. So anytime you can put another team in that position, you take a chance.
You have a team that's trying to win and trying to build something here. How big? This is your 4th walk-off win. It's 7-1 at home. Mm-hmm. How big are those statistics to what you guys are trying to build?
It's a mentality you like to get that good things can happen if you keep grinding, and you got to earn it. But Nicky had a big base hit there, obviously, and Wiggy got the job done. There's a lot of things happen. I thought Felix had a great bunt in a pressure situation. Those are things that I would remember. Obviously had a base hit too, but didn't get credit for it. And Robbie barely out on a swinging bunt there. A lot of good things happen to set up those situations. Some good at bats. Lugo.
Do you get the sense that your guys are taking the initiative now more than sort of waiting for it to happen to them?
Exactly. It's being proactive. We talk about it a lot, being proactive instead of reactive. Let's make somebody react to us a little bit instead of constantly having to it's kind of like offense, defense in football. Not that mentality of football, but okay, they had their chance. Now let's do something where we can put some pressure on them. Instead of always being in that react to what they're doing to us, let's make them react and take the initiative when the situation presents itself.
Buck, in the 10th, when you pinch run with Fox for Wieters, is it as much for the fact that he's faster than Wieters, or are you planting a little seed there because all they needed was 1 out there to win the game?
I'm trying to follow you there. We ran for him.
You ran for him?
Most of it's because he runs a lot better. And, Matty's been back there for 10 innings, and I know it was nice and air-conditioned in the press box, but it's pretty sweltering down there. It wasn't? Haven't been up there. I apologize to everybody. I take that back. But, it's just, we know it's going to be tough for Matty to score on a single. If you looked at where they were playing the outfield there, that's why it took a while. I wanted to see where they were going to get set there, and they were real cheap in the outfield, and he wasn't going to be able to score on a single there.
Buck, you talked about being able to pass the baton offensively. With some of the relievers, was that almost the same thing? Hendrickson, Koji, Gonzalez. How big were some of those early?
I tell you, Felix made a big play in left center field. It shouldn't go unnoticed. And we basically got 3 guys that are capable of playing center field in our outfield. With their arm strength and the things they do, we can match up with just about anybody defensively in the outfield with those 3 guys. So, and your question was?
Hendrickson, Koji, Gonzalez, some of those
they pass the baton too. That's a good point. And not many times can you keep Ichiro from hurting you in some of the situations we backed ourselves into. But we made some really good pitches. Gonzo had a good outing. Koji had a good outing. To get to that point, a lot of people, just like you said, had to pass baton and hold on to it. And Albert's got it done. He got it done. We'll see. We've got. Vandy tomorrow along. If we have a problem there, we'll get Gambino back. And we didn't have to really overextend anybody with maybe one exception tonight, so it should be okay tomorrow.
Thanks.
Okay.